Hari Om Tat Sat. 4 chapters on freedom, commentary on the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, Swami Satyanand Saraswati, Bihar School of Yoga. Chapter 1, Samadhi Pada, Sutra number 16. Higher form of Vairagya. Tatparam Purusha Khyate Guna Vaitrishnaya. Tata, that, Param, highest, Purusha Khyate, true knowledge of Purusha, Guna Vaitrishnayam, freedom from the desire of gunas. That is highest, in which there is freedom from the desire for gunas on account of the knowledge of Purusha. There are two varieties of Vairagya. One is lower state and the second is the higher state of Vairagya. In the lower form, the aspirant transcends the attachments for sense objects, but these will remain in a subtle form. This has been explained also in the Bhagavad Gita. The lower form of Vairagya involves a process of suppression in the sense that there is discrimination and control through the development of religious consciousness and satsang. There is a conscious control by the mind, and the desires and cravings are kept under control. Our Vairagya involves not only giving up the enjoyments, but even the deep-rooted taste for enjoyment. There is a possibility of going back from the lower Vairagya, but when one attains to Para Vairagya, there is no return to the life of cravings and passions. Para Vairagya is characterized by the absence of desire in all its forms. There is no desire for pleasure, enjoyment, knowledge, or even sleep. This happens when there is awareness of the real nature of Purusha. The spiritual aspirant becomes aware in meditation or in Samadhi of the Purusha in himself. He has a direct intuitive cognition of Purusha, and this gives rise to Par Vairagya. The aspirant overcomes all attractions and remains unshaken even when the pleasures of the world are offered to him. There is a story in the Kathopanishad which describes how Nachiketa, filled with the desire to know what happens to the soul after death, rejected all the worldly pleasures offered to him by Yama, the god of death. He ultimately got true knowledge because he proved himself to be fit to receive the highest knowledge by rejecting all worldly pleasures. This state of Par Vairagya cannot be reached through reading books or through satsang or any practice. It comes to you when you have intuitive direct knowledge of the Purusha. We must clearly understand what a Par Shakti means. The word Purusha is formed out of two words, Puri, which means town, and Sha, which means sleep. In philosophical language, our physical body is considered to be a town having 9 gates. The mental body is considered to be a town having 4 gates. There is also a third body called the pranic body. The awareness of the world is supposed to be a function of the subtle body. The Purusha is nothing but a consciousness which is dormant, unmanifest in the bodies. When Purusha comes into relationship with Prakriti, there is a beginning of the universe. Prakriti consists of the five primary elements Panch Bhuta, five Karmendriyas, five Gyanendriyas, the fourfold functions of the mind, five pranas, three bodies, and five objects of sense pleasure. All these put together form the basic tattva in Sankhya philosophy. They are the components of Prakriti. According to Sankhya, the universe came into being with the relation of Purusha with Prakriti. According to Yoga, Purusha is the awareness which is devoid of the contents of the mind. It is free from any content of mind. It is a manifestation of consciousness without any of the five kinds of vrittis. In yoga, Purusha is looked upon as the highest manifestation of consciousness which is free of the vrittis as well as free from any entanglement with Prakriti. Usually, our consciousness functions through the senses, mind, and buddhi. In meditation, it functions at a deeper level, but there is a pratyaya or content of mind present in that state. However, there is only one entanglement, namely the I notion, the feeling that I am. Ultimately, beyond meditation, that feeling of I also vanishes. What remains is the consciousness called Purusha. This supreme awareness of the Purusha gives rise to freedom from the three gunas, which are termed respectively Sattva Guna, Rajoguna, and Tamoguna. By Sattva Guna, we mean knowledge, peace, or light. By Rajoguna, we mean greed, anger, tension. By Tamoguna, we mean procrastination, laziness, dullness, and so on. Freedom from the gunas means that the mind is not influenced by the three gunas when the awareness of Purusha takes place. Harihi Om.